Your time has come. A storm is coming. Our storm. And when it arrives, it will shake the universe. Long live the fighters!
Hello, Internet! We are back again from the dead. This is the Deplorable Batcave, brought to you live from the deepest, darkest depths of the Internet. I'm your host, Spartacus, and joining us today are returning guests, Blippity Blop.
Tally-ho.
Seawall.
Howdy.
C.
By any means necessary.
And Wandering.
Communists need to be thrown off helicopters.
Fuel pays for itself. But, at this point, we are coming forth with a declaration of war from the Internet itself. 4chan, not even Gamergate managed to do this. Good job, CNN. Poll has united against CNN, and apparently Reddit might join them.
And there are also unconfirmed reports that /B/V/K and various other members of the 4chan community are joining in the battle.
So this isn't just poll, ladies and gentlemen. This is 4chan itself, declaring itself the Internet.
The banners are being raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the term has been thrown around before, but now the call has been made. This is now meme jihad. This is now meme war.
The great meme war of 2017 has begun.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll give a bit of backstory in case for some strange reason you've been living under a rock and are unaware of the events exploding all around us. If the gentleman on the floor can give a rundown as to the events that have led to this and expound upon why this is such incredible news indeed.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if our couple of fans, hi you two, how you guys doing, are living under a rock because apparently we are, that level tier of Under the Rock entertainment. So hooray, we got an audience. But back to it. I'll give a quick rundown. Well, a couple of days ago, the glorious God Emperor Trump released about about a year-old meme from Reddit.
Year-old? What's that? Well, considering the original video was WrestleMania 15 years ago.
Well, okay, the original meme is the Donald Trump WrestleMania meme where you put a certain person or whatever. It's very generic.
Was it Vince McMahon?
Yeah, it was like Vince McMahon. Basically, it's just Trump doing kind of the stupid staged punching. And, well, about a year ago, CNN's logo was put on the face of Vince McMahon because at that point he was fighting the media. Year later, after continuous onslaughts of fake news from the lamestream media, good old Donald Trump said, you know what? I'm going to fire one back, and he fired kind of a year-old meme. It was an older meme, but it checked out, as Blippin would say. And then suddenly, they lost their damn minds. To the point that they had contacted the original creator, whom, to our knowledge, is in his late 30s. He's not a teenager. He's in his late 30s. And they effectively blackmailed him into leaving internet meme culture behind. Hashtag CNN blackmail is now
A brother in arms has fallen.
I think it's worth mentioning exactly how incredibly insidious this whole manner of revealing this story came about. In the sense of CNN were essentially holding this person hostage with the line of, we will not publish his personal information on the basis that he is a private citizen. However, this may essentially depend on his behavior in the future, and we have the right to dox him.
Be a good little boy, and we'll give you a treat.
The guy essentially had to grovel and confess.
Wandering, it's not be a good boy and give you a treat. It's be a good boy and we don't shoot you.
Yeah. There is just stick. There is no carrot. And, well, because of the wording of the article, as you said, Belippity, that they straight up said we reserve the right to release information at any time.
Actually, I'm viewing Twitter right now. Other journalists are saying, even though they're saying that, yeah, they have the right, they do indeed have the ability to reveal this guy if they choose, the way they worded that was stupid.
Well, it's beyond the pale as well. There is even Julian Assange took notice of this and said that what they might have done is illegal in New York.
And
So
also
they
tattoos in Georgia as well.
Yeah, and because it's been noticed by our great glorious God Emperor Trump, praise be to him. He has, if he's smart and words it right, he could use this as a weight to sink CNN and get massive popular support by saying the media is out of control, it is attacking you, the people. I will be the shield to defend you. He has that ability now, and CNN can't stop him. There's no way to spin it. Unless they are the ones groveling. Then maybe they survive.
I think given the wake of the fallout from the Veritas reveals, has totally ripped what little shred of integrity they may have perceived to have had. And they seem to have been getting more and more desperate in how they've reacted to that. And this is just... It's just sealing their doom, essentially.
Yes.
See, your thoughts?
I'm, perhaps it's now ancient history in internet terms, but I'm reminded of Gamergate in so many ways by this. Now, admittedly, I'm not an expert because I wasn't paying big attention. I just know it was...
I can relate. I was there. I actually participated in Operation Disrespectful Nod.
Yeah, like I somewhat remembered what it is, and it was that was one of the events that made me become sort of more conservative than I probably had been before.
That was my red pilling as well.
Yeah. The first thought is just the fact that I'm noticing that a lot of other media outlets are rallying to CNN's defense, such as the BBC had an article that came out, and they quickly edited it to fit a new narrative that they're sort of hastily putting together that, no, we're going after racist trolls on the internet.
Actually, we're online media posts are going to be its own topic very, very shortly. We might be able to bring this up towards the end of the show.
Okay. Well,
you can talk about it related to this, but there is a subsection that's related.
The other thing is it's amazing that this hashtag was allowed to stay up as long as it did, although now I think there's some evidence that Twitter has started to crack down.
Oh, there's long been evidence of that.
Yeah.
You mean the CNN blackmail hashtag?
Yeah. Yeah, that was trending.
Mm-hmm. So,
highly trending. But it disappeared.
It's like Gamergate, but it's a much more united thing, and I think it's interesting the timing of it, because in my opinion...
Actually, it's almost 3 years to the day since...
Let's see finish this point.
Yeah, not just the fact that it's almost 3 years to the day, but also... I had checked up on some of the drama and stuff that was going on in, the YouTube community that we mostly follow, and there were signs that there was fracturing going on. Well, I would say that that's somewhat disappeared now, because it's a big target now.
I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of fracturing, per se.
A
little bit of tension, maybe, but fracturing?
Well, I think it could have gone that way if it had been left alone.
Okay, there's two camps that I'm seeing that are personified by two very specific individuals in the extremes. Spino on one side, who basically who thinks that he can reform the left.
Good luck to him, I guess.
And then Teal Deer on the right, who's like, screw it, I'm just going to dump every bit of information I have and see where it lands. And those two factions are forming. You're seeing people like Sargon, Kraut, a lot of the bigger guys kind of going the Teal Deer route. And you're seeing people like Jeff Holiday and his ilk slipping to more the Spino side, especially after that, just kind of a small thing after that Rage After Storm race realism incident. It's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things.
It's minor, but I could see okay. In boredom, there's starting to be these cliques and rivalries forming.
Yeah.
In general, this whatever you want to call this online coalition of shitlords, more or less.
Well, we're currently waiting on Kraut's video on it because Kraut, he's pretty well respected by both sides, with the exception of the Spino level far gone people. Jeff Holiday still is friendly with him, so I could see him releasing a very middle of the road video saying, "Look,
from my perspective,
are bad, but our point isn't."
From my perspective, it seems like I'd say Jeff Holiday's more an outlier, really.
Yeah. Well, the Warskis are up there with him, and they're pretty big.
The Warskis haven't been relevant in 2 years.
I hate to use the term, but I like to think of the Warskis as sort of a Walmart brand bearing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm harsh. I mean,
Baron stayed out of it, so.
Okay, and even then, Baring's isn't really serious. He's just he talks about serious topics, but he's more a shit poster than a real commentator.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you guys did raise some fair points there, but I think in terms of trying to sort of classify everyone in the same camp, it really boils down to people being held together by an absolute disdain to authoritarianism and what's happening with the internet and with things that we grew up and loved in the sense of gaming. And I don't want this to be too much of a focus on Gamergate. I mean, I have fond memories of what happened there as well, but I also remember a lot of the divisiveness, and I think that was one important benchmark. And the next benchmark was the Trump campaign and Brexit.
Well, I do remember
you had the fallout from those who followed Thunderfoot and his ilk, and that divided the community further.
Well, Thunderfoot just started bleeding out, but during Gamergate itself, there's pretty much three schools of thought, three primary schools of thought in Gamergate. Essentially, just stick to gaming and nothing but. Stick to gaming in anti-SJW culture and nothing but. Or essentially what's being declared now, full anti-left jihad.
Mm-hmm. And because I want to keep this specifically with what's happening now, we do need to try and keep this relevant. This is a new low that if people were not aware of what was going on before, this has opened their eyes. Or at least it's certainly ought to. If anything that has happened in the last 3 years has opened their eyes.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
I can't confirm this yet. I cannot confirm this just because, it is Paul Joseph Watson.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at best a faulty barometer.
Well, imagine my shock.
Well, the thing is, it's more... Okay, I can't find the tweet anymore. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, so retract statement. I have seen a tweet. I thought it was Paul Joseph Watson. I might have been wrong because I'm looking at something of his right now. But apparently people trying to talk about this on Facebook, Facebook's already censoring this shit.
That wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if you guys have been keeping updated, but there is currently a fining system in process.
Oh yeah, and
hefty fines.
Oh, it gets worse. Actually, you know what? Okay, last third of the show, we're going to talk about all the stupid internet shit that is happening around the world right now, including the one time this one, and then something in Canada. That's going to be a later topic that I think we should bring up because it's tied to this in a way.
Okay, well, let's try and bring it back to CNN, guys. Have you finished your overall point?
I think my overall point was just that this feels like Gamergate is back again in a very strong, much stronger than it was before.
Well, Gamergate was the prototype for. I knew this was coming. Gamergate was the prototype, and that was big.
But I will state this: The difference, though, is that the media wasn't as coordinated this time. Like, whereas those game journals, they all got together and decided what their narrative was before they did any. Before they really moved.
Failed.
Yeah, that failed too. But here, it was like they shit the bed, and to distract us from that they shit the bed, everyone's trying to come up with something at once. So in a way, I guess
it was a hoax shitting.
Yeah,
basically, this is essentially right now. This is the difference between a coordinated airstrike. Right now, Gamergate was an airstrike, just carpet bombing.
Yeah,
this is a Moab.
20 tons of American freedom. All right.
I'm pouring some Pepsi as you say that.
But okay,
just give CNN Pepsi and they'll be happy.
Here's a prediction I have. Because of how they acted with this might be a political crowbar to give Trump the leverage to give the FCC more power and actually regulate the media in the United States to some degree.
Even though the FCC has a lot more power than it honestly should, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would prefer that we basically go into do an amendment process and actually fix things. But I mean, if it's a big enough gaffe, Trump could be the first president to oversee a constitutional convention since there was one when this nation formed.
I mean, as it is, we have CNN in print admitting they're blackmailing somebody on the internet.
Oh no, we're not blackmailing somebody. He's a racist. He deserves it.
Gentlemen, would you like a little update from the glorious fat man of Bob Chipman about this whole incident?
Oh, what's Bob Chipman?
Okay. Other than Doritos and his own vomit, what's coming out of his mouth?
Posted on July 5th. Here's the thing. If you do /post bigoted, hateful stuff in public, people should find it out, and you should be shamed for it a lot. It's current year, guys! Bigots, racists, anti-Semites, etc. don't deserve, in quotes, to live comfortably in the world anymore. They deserve to live in shame or grow up and change for the better. If you feel like your beliefs are under attack, in quotes, by the evolved modern world, maybe they should be. Maybe your beliefs, quote-unquote, are toxic and destructive to decent people of the world, and maybe you should be encouraged to become better. Yeah, doesn't that sound kind of a little authoritarian?
Yeah,
that sounds authoritarian. That sounds Orwellian.
It's basically saying you can't live this lifestyle.
Basically, if you don't believe what I believe, then you're not worthy of any human decency.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fast becoming a horrifying realization that 1984 is actually a documentary.
The sad thing is, yes, a lot of us that are, in the anti-SJW skeptic / whatever the fuck you want to call it community. And I'm going to use the community because of lack of general term, because coalition. Well, actually, no, we can use coalition now because
community.
Actually, no, we can actually use coalition now because we are now in open warfare. We can use coalition. Yes,
and I've been scrolling through /poll. They've already started listing the companies.
I told you
that are.
They start.
Yeah.
But wait, actually, the operation is called Operation Autistic Storm.
I've heard the name Apocalypse Autistic. So what you're telling me is we've already dropped the battalion behind enemy lines. We got the meme planes and dropped them behind enemy lines, just like Operation Market Garden.
Apparently so.
But anyway, oh god, what was my train of thought before you distracted me there? Something about our community / coalition.
Companies on the list?
No, it was before that. I lost my train of thought when Seawall brought that up.
Autistic Storm?
It was before Seawall brought up poll.
Yeah.
I was talking about... shite.
Bob Chipman, the fat Nintendo hentai enthusiast?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about 1984.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Train of thought back.
It's a documentary, that kind of stuff.
Okay, train of thought's back. We're back on track.
Yep.
I know that a lot of people in this coalition, I love the fact that we could use that term, have thrown around 1984 and Orwellian a lot. Not to the point of, the left throwing on racist, bigot, homophobe, blah, 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 ad nauseum. But it's been thrown around a lot, and it's being dismissed as, oh, you're slippery slope, you're being hyperbolic, you're being paranoid. Who's paranoid now?
Yeah. As Sargon put in his video, which I watched earlier...
The Ministry of Truth is silencing people right now.
Yeah.
The ones that want to control what you think, saying it's their job. This is still CNN and the mainstream media saying this shit.
Yeah, and Sargon said in his video... Oh, God, what was it? I lost my train of thought. Sargon said something in his video. What was it? Give me a moment. Just continue. I might remember it. Oh, this is the death throes. This is the death throes of the mainstream media. It's endgame. It's the end times for them, and they kind of know it. They're doing everything they can to stop it. They're an injured and bleeding out animal.
I am drinking Ambrosia of the Gods as we speak. Dr. Pepper, uniting 23 flavors, uniting a nation.
Wondering, would you like to add anything, your thoughts on this particular topic?
If CNN gets shut down before the 2020 election, who do you think Donald Trump's going to attack next, media-wise?
Twitter.
I think he'll be either critical of Twitter or he'll just try to do his damn job.
Gentlemen, Trump is the only person keeping Twitter alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I guess MSNBC would probably fill in that void if they're still around. I don't know how many views they get.
And Psycho Mika. Yeah, those two.
Admittedly, I haven't had a TV for many, many years, so I have no idea what CNN and MSNBC say or do.
So related to this, InfoWars has announced that they're joining the meme war.
Why wouldn't
crap. No.
Why wouldn't they?
InfoWars is offering a $20,000 prize.
For?
Go on.
Hold on, I got
$20,000.
Oh, yeah,
InfoWars Great CNN Meme War Contest. Alex Jones himself has announced the InfoWars Great CNN Meme War Contest, which is offering a $20,000 reward for the best meme.
Oh my god, guys, I'm seriously considering bailing out the hangout so I can get started.
Yeah.
You have to include Infowars.com on your image for the chance to win. And they created their own Twitter and with hashtag, it's just... Ooh. So... we have Alex Jones funding the meme war.
That's $20,000. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And Alex Jones tweeted out his own meme.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the man is self-aware.
He made his own meme.
Mm-hmm.
He sent it out.
These memes are gold.
Yeah, still scanning through CNN. There are some great meme images cropping up.
Why wouldn't there be? They just declare war in the internet. They're fucking.
Yeah. Well, also, BuzzFeed did something stupid. They took a shot at 4chan. They're done.
Well, that was stupid.
Well,
that was really stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of they awoke the sleeping titan.
An autistic, angry titan.
Yes.
They're barely recovering from their wounds themselves.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a sleeping giant, but you provoked 4chan.
All of it, not just
/r, but /p/ whatever letter they have right there. Everything.
There's a whole. You have no fucking idea. I mean, it's not just wandering. I don't think you've been on the chans much. It's not just /letters, so there's not just 26. There's thousands of boards on any chan.
Oh yeah.
Well.
News from Britain. I'm sorry, very small thing. Blip, do you know that there is an Army and Inclusion Conference taking place it took place at some point, right? It is official. Britain is now an immoral nation.
Britain is now a what? Sorry?
Okay, there is a philosophy that basically says anything you do knowingly to weaken your military is inherently an immoral action. You know how diversity hires always weaken any company?
Yes.
They had a diversity conference a while back, apparently. Sorry, I just noticed it on 4chan. Sorry, a little off track. But Britain is now an immoral nation.
I could get bogged down with this, but the dwindling of our military force has been going on for a very long time indeed. You can thank Mr. Blair and his cohorts for that. Please continue, gentlemen.
Sorry, I'm looking at. I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. It's just getting. Yeah, it's getting.
We'll throw us the next topic, Scott, because I think it's fair to say that
we can't be out.
CNN is going down.
I mean, we could talk about the.
And I have an abundance of popcorn.
We could talk about the transgender fish.
No, we're not talking about the transgender fish.
What? What's wrong with transgender
Okay,
fish?
we're going to actually talk about other topics relating to the internet because the internet is basically our home now.
I mean, transgender fish is the internet.
It's a safe space.
Okay, transgender fish topic. Alex Jones was right. End topic.
He was right on frauds, and now he's sort of right on the fish.
But anyway, so we're actually going to move up to Cuckada for next topic.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, I didn't warn us about this next one. There is a law. I believe Ontario once again is trying to pass this one. Actually, no. It's not Ontario. It's the Supreme Court of Canada that tried to pass this.
They have a Supreme Court.
Supreme Court of Canada. It's basically saying that any ruling on the internet in any country, since the internet has no borders, the entire internet has to enforce it. So in other words, if they want to block sites in Canada, they have to block the sites globally.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be. I'm pulling the technical card here. I know a bit about the internet because I'm kind of in networking.
No. I'm not talking about technical. I'm not talking about technicals. They're saying legally, the internet, like Google and everything else, is required to. If one country says that these sites can't be viewed in our country, then Google needs to delist them and remove them from all countries.
Well, that means Canada's no longer going to get Google access because Google ain't going to do that because, well, guess what? Google is blocked in China.
Oh man!
I actually have this. It's from last week. It's from the Reason. I found this on Reason.com. I am posting in the chat for everyone to read.
Oh man, more censorship from Canada. What more can they?
Ontario's already decided that if your kid thinks it's transgender and you say no, they can take your kid and send you to prison.
I know that much.
Yeah, I'm going to put it this way. With how this is going,
I'm suspecting civil war in Canada.
Well,
this is poetic. Read the court's ruling here. France has attempted similar international censorship methods.
Yeah. Wow.
I am shocked.
Well, what I'm saying is, let's say it doesn't go as far as civil war. This could be the death knell of the Labour Party in Canada. Trudeau might go down in history as the worst prime minister in Canadian history.
I'm pretty sure he will be with all the
current year, guys.
Yeah, 2017.
No, it's still 2016 in their minds. That's not likely to change either.
Yeah.
Obama's still president.
Britain was still part of the EU.
I'm with her.
Yeah. I'm with her. I'll escort her to the execution chamber.
Oh, and then there's other things. Oh God, what is it? Hold on, where is it?
I talk to regularly who is in Canada says Justin Trudeau's a cunt. That's her.
Yeah, he's
only real statement on Trudeau.
I think he's going to lose hardcore in the next election to the Conservatives.
Oh, okay, here it is. Vice, among other quote-unquote media outlets, is now employing technology to stop archive sites from touching their stuff.
Vice.
Vice isn't the only one.
Yes.
Hold on, where is it? Where's the link?
Well, this didn't take a while.
I can't. Okay, it's on the Ralph retort. Posting now.
Huh.
Oh. Are they not afraid to go against debate if someone has a problem with their own articles? How sad is this?
Wow.
The radical queer quest for a hetero-free nation. Is that like a parallel universe Beatle album?
I have no idea.
So essentially, yeah, all these sites are most likely these fuckers. Oh shit!
What? What else is there?
There's a link.
What?
Hold on, must read. Hold on.
Hold it. Emergency brakes.
Tell us, Spart.
We're taking the hangout into uncharted territory here.
I mean,
South Park creator show will lay off Trump jokes to avoid becoming CNN.
They're finally growing balls.
Quote, we fell into the scene trap that Saturday Night Live fell into.
oh yeah, SNL got way too boring with those Trump things.
Do you think they're actually going to start attacking the media instead because they're the bigger
They might,
cow?
actually.
Yes,
No,
the libertarian.
I'm going to call it now. I doubt it.
So they're
They're
going to
going
stop.
to wait to see which way the wind blows.
Okay, so basically about a half season to a season of really nothing, just general jokes,
Yeah,
targeting
and
celebrities,
actually,
avoiding Trump, and then eventually they might, where the wind blows, target aside, kind of jump on the bandwagon.
yes.
Yep.
Okay, but South Park creator Trey Parker says the subversive show won't feature too many Trump-themed gags in its upcoming season, a deliberate effort to avoid becoming a cable news show disguised as an animated comedy.
Yeah.
Parker told the LA Times that he never intended South Park, now entering its 28th year, to become a show that obsesses over every political controversy of the moment, which today usually involves the president's latest tweet. We did start to become that, though, especially the last season, he said. We fell in the same trap Saturday Night Live fell into, where it was like,
Holy shit, he's admitting to it.
Yeah.
where it was like, dude, we're just becoming CNN now. We're becoming tuned in to see what we're going to say about Trump. Matt and I hated it, but we got stuck in it somehow.
Yeah. Wow.
Trump's becoming too powerful for even cartoons to.
No, Trump has become too powerful for South Park.
Yeah.
I know.
That's all. That's not card. That's not beyond.
That's good
South
inference.
Park.
Well, I could see this kind of thing coming a little bit, just because the level of fanatic, endless outrage over anything, it doesn't matter what it is really hard to maintain at that like fevered pitch of the like immediately after Trump had won the election. Like a lot of them are just going to start feeling like
you're wrong. You're wrong.
I am. All right.
When you're deranged and ideological, you can maintain it for as long as necessary. Look at
Well, I think they can, but like, how long will people tune in to watch that? Is the point.
That's why you have to control them.
The way that Parker's wording this statement, it's like he didn't intend to go anti-Trump. It just
I don't believe that. I don't believe that's part.
Again, it's based on
I think that's trying to sort of the situation that he's dug himself into whilst trying to save face.
This season, I want to get back to Cartman dressing up like a robot and screwing with Butters, because to me, that's the bread and butter of South Park.
Yeah, they're going back. Yeah, they're going back to what they know.
And being ridiculous and outrageous, but not. Did you see what Trump did last night? because I don't give a shit anymore. Trump's free-willing, combative political style and daily Twitter outbursts making him an appealing target for South Park, but the show's iconoclastic creators are content to leave jokes about the president to someone else. We probably could put up billboards. Look what we're going to do to Trump next week and get great ratings. But I don't care.
Yeah.
Good for them.
That still takes balls to do that.
God damn it! They actually used my meme. They used my meme.
Then the Emperor has already won.
No, Blop. They used my name. They used my meme.
What's your meme?
Right after I posted the thing in our Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
And I used Mortal Kombat. Well, click this. It has begun. Literally, it has begun.
Damn.
Hoo-hoo.
It's on InfoWars.
It's on InfoWars.
Ah, yes.
They used my meme, basically.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
There are so many memes. So many memes.
Next
So
topic
many
on the
memes.
agenda, lads.
Oh, God.
Well, those were my big media-related ones because those are related to the internet at large. So we have, so at the moment, Canada is trying to censor the internet because we don't want hate speech on our interwebs.
Yeah.
We have provocative sites that don't want the racists to win, so they're going to prevent the stuff from being archived so they can't be called out on their bullshit. And we have CNN just utterly shitting the fucking bed.
Well, okay, here's the thing. The internet finds a way. When you post something on the internet, there is no way to get rid of it.
Well, okay, so you get rid of the archive system. All right. Right-clicking, print screen. You're not getting away. You are never going to get away.
Yep.
Even if somebody has to take a camera and literally take pictures of their computer monitor, you are not getting away.
Yeah, they will find a way. And you think that you can stop the archive sites? They are a lot smarter than you, CNN. They're a lot smarter than you, Vice. They're smarter than you will ever be. How many archive sites... Remember when Archive... What was it? They got the original archive site, then another one just popped up during Gamergate?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think a lot of these big media companies and this sort of class of people who, for a long time, have had a lot of power over society have fully, maybe not fully, but they've begun to grasp just what the internet means
Oh
for
my
them.
God.
And
The internet is the ultimate equalizer. There is no way to manipulate it for long.
the irony of all of them having these sort of pretentious liberal pieties and talking about, people power and all this other stuff. Well, the internet is people power, and the internet is a full realization of that because it is a bottom-up society that forms on the internet.
Yeah.
And they have seen it, and they realized, oh shit, we don't get to run that society or decide how it works.
And that's why they've tried to remove anonymity, they've tried to limit websites, and it's every time it's failed.
Well, not only has it failed, but there's also the problem of if they clamp down too hard on the internet, they're gonna how much of the internet is the economy now? Like, if you clamp down too hard,
Massive chunk of it, actually.
you're gonna damage your national, the thing that feeds them economically. So they're in this weird position where they hate the internet because it's empowering their own irrelevance, but it's also the thing that gives them their paycheck. It's the thing that keeps the GDP going. So they're torn between their desire to put the peasants in their place and their deep need for this medium to still exist and function as it does so they can get rich.
Well, I mean, remember what was it? The mainstream media tried to take Pepe back by bringing the original creator in.
Oh, that was so stupid.
And then the memes came out of Pepe and the creator. I created you, and he goes, "Who are you?" and walks away. No, the internet created Pepe. Sure, his likeness was created by a man, but the spirit of Pepe is born of the internet. You can't get rid of it.
Even then, the meme could be made. Oh, they brought back the creator just so they can kill Pepe. Well, then Pepe died for our sins. Pepe is now a messiah. He's now
Pepe
a
is
symbol.
risen.
He's a martyr.
His tomb was found empty. He is risen. Anyway.
He'll be brought back like Optimus Prime.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't even take 3 days for him to rise again. It took literally an hour.
3 seconds.
Yeah, well, it took internet time, which was 3 milliseconds. It didn't take long at all.
And he split the cafete 7 ways.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Is that these people have realized they can't control what goes on the internet, so they're gonna thrash in any way they can.
Well, the weird thing is, though, there is a small segment of CNN that actually says, you know what, Trump might be right, and that is CNN Money posted an article saying that Trump's aggressive America First trade strategy is actually
No. See well. That's the people running to the lifeboats in the hope that they may survive the fallout.
Which, unless they jump ship now, they're still tethered to the ship.
Well, it depends. How much does CNN pay them? What kind of benefits? Like, I can understand if they're getting like a really sweet gig. Like, okay, I'll $100,000 a year or something like that. Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, but what if putting CNN on your resume is literally cancer?
It's career poison.
Yeah, it will make it so you'll be lucky to find work.
It's like saying you had work at Auschwitz.
I actually am going to disagree with that. I don't think it'll hurt their career for much of their lifetime. And I say that because I'm reminded of a part of Gamergate where remember the WonderCon? Not WonderCon. It was that convention where authors who were right-wing were getting blackballed for awards.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sad puppies versus rabbit puppies.
Yeah. There was an article, one of these rabbit or sad puppies or whatever the fuck they called themselves.
The sad puppies were the pro-conservative, the rabbit puppies were the anti.
Okay, one of the people more on the right wrote that, one of the things that happens is no matter how badly these institutions do, so say you have a newspaper article, it's just an unbiased newspaper, but they hire a bunch of journalists who come out of these elite journalism schools, they turn things towards a left-wing bent, a very hardcore left-wing bent. It turns off the audience because they get tired of opaque propaganda. Yeah. Like, even if the audience is slightly, maybe a little bit center-left, when you're going hardcore, it just becomes ham-fisted.
Yeah.
Even more liberal young me would sometimes cringe at the nature of some of it. So it's just sort of like it's a turn-off. It kills the profitability of the journal or the magazine or the newspaper. But then they get rewarded by jobs at other newspapers because other elite newspapers go, oh, you were so brave taking that left-wing stance, we'll take you in. A lot of them have
the problem is the money is evaporating from underneath their feet.
I don't know when only once the money is totally gone will I think it'll hurt them, and I don't know if that'll happen for, I don't know, 10 years.
Sorry. I'm reading the
mainstream
Infowars.
is becoming irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I err on the most pessimistic of options. Like, I always go with whatever's the most like, fuck, they're gonna get away with it for a while kind of option. So I'm the voice of pessimism here.
I've got to go back to the whole fake news contest from Infowars. Contest rules. $1,000 prize for anyone who is seen on TV with CNN as fake news sign or legit self-made T-shirt. $2,500 prize for anyone who is seen with the on TV with the CNN as fake news T-shirt or sign, and is also heard to say CNN is fake news, Infowars is real. Follow the law, do not trespass or violate any state or local law. So they're covering their asses there. And then finally, the contest open until we decide or until $200,000 in prize money has been awarded. So, yeah, Infowars is going to get a lot of free press from this.
They're basically giving out money to people to, like, protest.
They're paying people to shit post.
The last 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So, last few topics, and then Keck or Cringe spot.
Okay. Keck or Cringe. Let me refresh my Twitters.
There's that UK baby case.
Oh, I think there's something that should be mentioned. Kaczynski, the guy who's starting the CNN mob thing against this guy, is the same person who did the Justine Sacco thing, if anybody remembers that event. Justine Sacco was this woman who posted a off-color joke on her barely followed Twitter. This CNN journalist happened to have spotted it somehow, and then he is the one who sicked a hate mob that's so famous there's a book about it that interviews her, like, years later. Like, she's just this nobody mom who took a flight and then made, like, some off-color joke.
Yeah, is it one of the AIDS joke?
That one.
Yeah. Which was ironically almost like it was almost a joke from an SJW perspective. Oh, I'm too white privileged to get AIDS joke. Like something they would love, and they still tore her apart for it. So this is not the first time he's done something like this.
Okay. I found a couple things. The master blocker himself, Steve Shives.
Yeah.
Because
Lord.
Apparently, because bit of backstory. Apparently, Washo ass Tariq Nasheed has been going after Bunty King because Bunty's been making basically just calling out Tariq on all his bullshit. Well, Tariq's copyright claimed all of his videos, and Bunty's account might be shut down on YouTube.
Oh.
Because he copyright claimed 4 videos at once.
And what were those videos about besides bashing
about
Tariq,
Tariq Nasheed?
I know, but like, what topics did he talk about?
He talked about Tariq Nasheed. That was basically
washing his posterior.
Well, he basically refuting all of his arguments, and I don't like Bunty King himself. I just know about this from viewing Twitters. So, Steve Shives has chimed in. Apparently, he believes that Bunty is a white supremacist because, and here's the quote from the tweet: "Must be a white supremacist if he's disagreeing with our hero Tariq."
What?
Isn't he Asian?
He's Indian. Some kind of Indian.
Yeah, that's...
right.
In the
Indian
UK, it's called
Asians.
Yeah.
Especially when a terrorist attack happens, they become Asian.
Now,
Those damn Asians.
Now, next thing is Keck Wild Cringe.
Okay.
Lacey Green is now behind blockbots. She's trying to view various SJW Twitters, and she's being blocked by all of them.
Oh.
Welcome to the club, man.
That's a nice constant drip of a red pill.
I believe that's called equality.
Yeah.
So I guess her excommunication for heresy is in full effect.
Shame.
So here's the tweet in question. I want to believe blockchains aren't being used to silence dissent, but I just learned I was manually added after my red pill vid, so lol. So, welcome aboard, Lacey. You are now officially on Blockbots. Welcome aboard.
Wait till you get the copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Not that I want that to happen, but that's how it unfortunately happens.
I am seeing Donald Trump CNN memes everywhere.
Is Ziana or Ziana or whatever Jones still attacking Lacey constantly, or has she moved on to saying straight guys need to suck a dick?
She's doing both.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you can multitask. You know, I can respect that. Multitasking is good.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person.
I mean, Z, you are a pessimist, so.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything new? What?
What? What's the story now? Dave Rubin tweet. Reason 20,842. The public is in revolt over garbage media. Headline says that
Tommy Lauren is a fired conservative, but has no adjective for Chelsea. The headline is Fired Conservative Pundit Tommy Lauren to develop Chelsea handler at a political convention.
Okay. I don't know about your guys' opinions of Tommy Lauren, but I personally don't like the sound of her voice. But Chelsea Handler is the biggest cunt. Well, not the biggest cunt. There's a lot of people who want that title.
She's
Tommy Lauren.
Tommy Lauren is she worked for Glenn Beck's outfit, right?
Yeah, the Blaze.
Okay, I think I'm thinking of the right person. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Tommy Lauren. Yeah, basically, she was the conservative who was pro-abortion.
Okay.
That
Right.
doesn't know what that. Wait, what? Oh,
Wasn't she on Crowder at some point?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this real?
Is what real?
Is real? Is real?
No.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to see.
Ha ha ha.
No.
clever as
I'm
fuck.
looking at tweets. Apparently, on the 4th of July, there were American flags being flown in Poland.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Glorious
That
Poland.
has not been seen since the end of the Second World War.
So apparently, U.S.-Poland alliance might be happening. According
Well,
to
they're already part of NATO, man. They're already part of NATO.
I know Poland. There was a poll that showed a poll of polls showed that more of them they would prefer to leave the EU if it meant they didn't have to take in
Yeah, I've
migrants.
heard
Like,
that.
if they
They've
were-
also been willing to give up all of the freebies that the EU's giving them. They're willing to.
The
give
other
up-
thing I've noticed is
Well, I
they
have
have
posted
secretly
that.
their economy has been climbing into out of developing nation status, and they're going to make it to advanced nation status.
Nice, good for them. And you know what? Just a thought. Why doesn't Trump go to Poland and give them a sweet trade deal that both sides can benefit from, thus accelerating it and making the alliance even stronger? And then listen to me. Then we use Poland when we send over the free helicopter rides for the European commies. What do you guys think? We use that as a beachhead. We use that as a beachhead.
Get the Czech Republic and Hungary in on it. I feel like they shouldn't be left in the EU alone. Like that's just not
No,
nice.
no, don't worry.
Have to be, because Germany would
Yeah.
block any attempt to trade with the US that's not to their liking.
Well, no.
Yeah.
What if Poland leaves the EU? There's nothing Germany can do.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, they leave the
Yeah.
EU, basically doing the whole backing up middle fingers. They walked out the door. They go to the pub and have a drink with Nigel Farage as they're finishing negotiations with the, yeah.
Wait. Alright,
Oh,
let's
God.
see what finish.
Oh no! Yeah. Basically, what's going to happen is if things disintegrate more and more. Blip, do you see that the British establishment will engage Article 50 sooner? The more things get worse with the EU?
I don't know. I'm actually very concerned about what's going on.
Yeah,
in,
I'm with Blippity on that. I think that Brexit is in critical danger of just being overturned by the politicos right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Click link.
Clicking link.
I can't. I have no words.
Oh. Ew.
No, look at the price.
Oh my god. Anyone can
What?
$710 for a T-shirt that says "We should all be feminists."
In faded font on a base and on an off-white shirt. I can make this shirt for $10.
It's not even a small option.
Wait. Is this going to somebody on poll?
Apparently, this is captured from Saks Fifth Avenue.
They don't even have a small option. How dare they?
$710 fucking dollars.
So wait, is this made in some sweatshop
More
in the
likely.
middle of nowhere, and all the money is going to some?
Dick kitties.
Wow.
What the there is an asshole who is paying $710 for that shirt.
Yep, and all that money is going to some privileged kid.
Oh, wow, my organs can't handle this. Oh my god.
I think that's it. I think that's cringe. We've hit cringe.
I think that's enough cringe for one night.
That's like my entire computer.
But here's the thing:
yeah.
they don't have
Change.
a small option or an extra large for those fat ass feminists.
Hey, at least they don't have the select gender, so you can be whatever gender you identify as.
Gentlemen, we have a
Tom,
meme alert.
that's-
We have a meme alert. Pretty
Okay.
good one, actually.
Okay, what do
I
we
better
got?
be because I'm struggling.
Damn it, I might have lost it. There was a meme of the Riddler saying, CNN, riddle me this. You can find you can find a meme maker in hours, yet you still can't find evidence of the Trump-Russia collusion.
That's not. It doesn't rhyme.
It's a great
It's
question.
a riddle, it's not a rhyme.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, fine.
Well,
Okay,
okay.
only
riddles
2
don't
minutes
have a
left, guys.
Yeah.
God damn it, and God damn it, Z, why are you making me do alliteration and the poll was posted on poll?
Oh my god, I missed that part.
Sure,
Put the poll back in Poland.
Hey, poll of polls shows Polish Poland preferred by polls.
As posted by poll.
As posted by poll.
Nice.
Nice, see.
I try. I do everything I can.
Okay, one last topic, Smart.
I guess we can talk about the degenerating state of Venezuela.
Yeah, apparently he's arresting various political rivals and rounding up lawyers and journalists.
Well, that's not actually the topic I was going to talk about.
Well, I don't have any evidence to support this. You can fake news me if you guys want, but I saw that as confirmed
Let's just
information.
go with.
It's okay.
Let's
apparently,
let Smart
government's-
bring in the something if he wants.
All right, let's go with Spot.
Government supporters attack Venezuelan Congress and injure opposition lawmakers. And security did nothing.
Well, socialism.
Things I
This
have
is-
to say about
well,
the
this
Venezuela
is-
situation has just been linked in the chat. I feel like that covers my...
Well, apparently, this is like inside this is in the halls of their own Congress. People went in and attacked the lawmakers in Congress itself. And security did nothing because they were the opposition party.
Wow.
Dude, that chick on the right, you know, take off the mask, and she's pretty hot.
And the thing is, and you know who's reporting on this in this way?
Who?
WAPO. Washington Post is covering this.
Damn.
I'm guessing they don't want to be like that.
Yeah, apparently lawmakers are being attacked as pro-Maduro groups. Maduro, whatever the fuck his name is. They burst into the Congress and started, attacking.
I've just seen a lot of pictures of really hot female Venezuelan protesters, and I'm like, God, I really sympathize with their movement. so much. I really want to help them out, man. We gotta do something for Venezuela. Put me in charge. Let me run Venezuela.
Oh, the irony of Venezuela's Independence Day it was today.
Oh, they're not
So
independent.
basically always in the shadow of America.
You know, if I can buy a ticket for one of those girls, maybe we can get into bed with them later on. I'm just kidding.
Oh, just to kind of, we're getting kind of close, but if you guys would like to peruse over to the Trump Twitter, he's you know those lights Obama had installed for the gay pride stuff.
Nope. Whatever.
Oh, I remember that. They
Well,
light
Trump,
up the White House. Rainbow color.
Trump's using them properly.
Oh wow!
Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, I found okay. I found
Yeah.
The white man does it
Wow.
right.
Yep.
okay. I did find one more thing.
Okay, go on, Spock.
Come on.
Supposedly, North Korea has tested an ICBM that can, again, supposedly reach Alaska.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing from the
However-
experts.
However, China is saying that the situation with North Korea is probably going to go out of control very quickly, very soon.
So what you're telling me is Donald Trump will be the American president to unify the Korean Peninsula.
And apparently, 65% of Trump supporters back a military strike on North Korea.
Who wouldn't? I mean,
Wow, I'm not surprised. At this
According
point,
to,
they need
according
to
to
heal.
okay, again, and this is according to an InfoWars poll on InfoWars itself.
oh,
So we don't know what real numbers are.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Spock, care to wrap it up?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this has been this is one of the liveliest streams that we've ever had, gentlemen. I have to say that much. I had a blast. So, I guess to summarize, once again, post Spartacus, this has been the Deplorable Batcave podcast. As much as we've been infrequent in recent weeks, I've been adjusting to a new job. Other people have their own things. We're going to try to get back into the swing of things. We want to bring this content to you guys. We enjoy talking about this. Well, enjoy is a broad word to use. But this is our thing. We enjoy doing this kind of thing. So, with that said, closing thoughts from the floor. Blippity blop.
I accuse myself of the following crimes. I seduced party members of all 96 genders. I've been to the proletarian areas. I deliberately dabbled in 4chan in order to spread the disease to my comrade and other party members. Together with other agents, I posted spicy memes, wrecked the fake news war machine, polluted the Twitter feed, guided Syrian rocket bombs to targets on Aleppo 1 by means of Amazon drone signals. I stand here, the victim of the influence of the God Emperor, guilty on all counts. I'm glad I was caught. I was mentally deranged. Now I'm cured. I ask only for you to accept my love of our glorious reader. I ask only to be shot while my mind is still clean.
Room 101. Seawall, your closing thoughts.
This is Kekistani Bomber Strike Command. The bombers are ready for takeoff, and the meme bombs are ready to launch, as well as plenty of 20-ton Pepsi cans. Operation Great Meme War 2.0 is a go.
Cry re and let's slip the Pepes of war. See, your thoughts.
For ye who fights in this meme war with me shall always be my brother.
Nice.
Dank memes, melt steel beams.
So close. Yeah, see, you want to go? For he who memes with me in this meme war shall always be my Kovefe.
Oh, fuck.
So close! So close, see!
So close,
God
yet so
damn it.
far away.
I can't even quote Shakespeare anyway.
Wandering, your closing thoughts.
Can't be shit.
Fake communist news network need to be thrown off. Helicopters.
I just chuck it into the sea. That's a huge waste of gasoline on helicopters. You know,
Yeah,
that shit's
but
expensive.
then we're gonna have to
It's
spend
worth
millions.
it.
But if we chuck them into the sea, we're gonna spend millions of dollars having to clean that up. I mean, it'd be worse than it'll be worse than the Exxon Valdez spill. I mean, the environmental damage.
We're already turning the fish gay, so we gotta probably not hurt the ocean
we'll be
anymore.
feeding the population of the fish.
Well, also, with
as
free
well.
helicopter rides, remember, as they are removed from the economy becomes more efficient, thus the helicopter fuel pays for itself eventually. It's a long-term investment.
Whatever.
It's an efficiency investment.
I see it that way. Okay, I get it.
And on that glorious note, good night.
All right.